I have. I had 2 fight scenes and an entire episode dedicated to my character, which is pretty cool. The thing, we obviously were not playing the pregnancy in the show, so it's just really crafty with the wardrobe and angles. Um, if you are physically fit and sort of, active before, like, I've kept up with that, but obviously just being a lot more careful with the kinds of stunts I do. My stunt double jokes, she's like, I finally get to do some work, because usually it's all me, like, doing a lot of my fights, yeah.
So I have a question. So when we last left off, Maze saw Lucifer was gone. How do you think that she's handling it? Obviously, you can't spoil anything, but what do you think we're gonna see when they tune in?
Oh, she's definitely. It's a weird position for her to be in, because they are so connected, and usually, even though their relationship has changed and it's sort of become a different entity now that Chloe's in the picture and we're living together, and still though they are very connected, so usually she would know what the deal is or what's going on, and I think a part of her is a little pissed, of being sort of left out, like what's the game plan here. Yeah.
So it seems that May has become, over episodes, becomes a softie. Like she's not, not living with Chloe and taking care of Chloe's daughter.
Yeah, I don't know if a softie is the right term. I think what's happened with the character is that she's, in the first season, you had this very otherworldly demon who is just so used to, like, how her life has been and that relationship with Lucifer. And all she wants, her entire objective was to get back to hell. And then at the end of the season, she sacrifices her ticket with the feather and a Menadil. So now her objective is, how do I make Earth home? And what does that entail? And out of that comes the bounty hunting, and you know what I mean? So I think what you've found is the most unlikely character discovering her own humanity. And I think the reason Trixie and her's relationship is so awesome and really interesting is, kids like Maze say what they think, like, at any given moment, calls it like she sees it, and I think there's a respect there, and obviously anyone she cares about, she's protective of. So Trixie's just been welcomed into that circle of, as has Chloe, which is unusual considering where they first started out. Yeah. She is very involved. I mean, anything that has to do with, something from another world, with Mom, any threats to, the immediate, to the people that she cares about. Maze is there. And I think, too, what you'll see also is a even more deepened friendship between Dr. Linda and Maze. Yeah. Which is, like, one of the coolest storylines for me this year.
How will her determination to kind of find her independent, separate from Lucifer, affect her friendship and relationship with him?
It's a good question. I can't tell you. In 217, episode 17, it really, like, comes to a head, actually. And I think that there's a point where there's, like, it's enough. So you might see those two butt heads, like, in a really big physical way, which will be fun, I think, for the fans to see. Because that happens in the comic books, too, like, Maze is the Mazikeen is the character that, like, stands up to Lucifer, I think in the comic book she, like, gives him a scar at one point, when they're fighting, so it's like, yeah, it definitely will, it'll be challenged, for sure, yeah.
Will there be another seems like a family thing. Another family member of Lucifer's are gonna come from the gates of hell. That's gonna wreak havoc.
Well, it was announced, so I can't say it. God comes down,
Okay.
so we'll
What
get
about
to
Lilith?
meet.
What about Mace's mom, Lilith?
No, not this season. No. I mean, it's honestly, you guys won't be disappointed. It's such a like action packed, like the tail end of our season is so like, it's so good. We have to save some of the good stuff for season 3. Now that we have another season. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Nice.